Good morning. Good morning. Just wanted to do a quick video and document the issue we're having with this Nissan NV 2500 that we purchased from Weston Nissan here in Florida. Just I guess I want to make everyone else aware of the situation and the actual treatment we received. We purchased this van brand new. It's a 2018. This video is being made in 2019, so we purchased it late last year. And upon purchasing the vehicle, getting it home or whatever, I noticed the van has a very poor quality mat, right? We initially told the sales guy, hey, we noticed that the mat is apparently not put down properly. The reason why I thought it wasn't put down properly is because of the fact that when we initially had the van built out, the rivets in the side panels, whoever put the side panels together, they literally just slapped like 3 or 4 rivets in each panel and delivered the van to us that way. So obviously when we started to drive, we heard a lot of noise, a lot of rattling, and say, hey, what's going on? Brought it back, and the sales guy is like, oh wow, yeah, they didn't put all the rivets in. So with that being said, we assumed that maybe the van mat wasn't assembled properly. Let me show you what's going on with the mat. We use our vehicles for cargo. We have several Chevy Express vans, and we're trying to switch over to the Nissans. But this is the problem. Look at the mat. Like as soon as you touch it and start to put any kind of pressure on it, it just lifts up. It rolls up. I mean, you see how it's starting to bunch already. So you can imagine trying to put any kind of cargo in this van and slide it around or move it around. See, it's already coming out of the the little cap right here, where now you're going to have a problem where whatever cargo you're trying to put in there, the van is going to the mat's going to bunch up and stop the cargo from moving. We've literally gotten to the point where we have to drive around with moving blankets. So we're in the entertainment industry. We do sound lighting and stuff like that. So you know how it is. If you're a musician or an entertainer and you have a cargo van, you don't want to have a situation where you're trying to put things in it and the mat is sliding and bunching up because it's too thin and too cheap and poorly made. So that's the issue we're having with them. We expressed it to Nissan, called the corporate number as well. They just refer us back to the dealership. The dealership has taken a stance that oh, this is how the mat is, this is how it comes from Nissan, there's nothing we can do. So they said that the first time we complained about it, but then the second time, as they see that we're kind of pushing a little more and went to corporate with it, the guy is now saying, well, there is an option that you could get a wood floor and all of this. So I'm like, well, why weren't we told that before? If that was an option, or that would have been something that could have fixed the problem, we would have opted to do that. Because I told the sales guy, whose name is Rick Urdaneta, from I guess I could put his card here, from Weston Nissan. I told him from the very onset, we have a fleet of cargo vans that are currently Chevy Express. We'd like to switch over to the Nissan. We'll buy one, try it out, and then go from there. And he said, what kind of business? I explained to him. I said, we move cargo, equipment, sound systems, so on and so forth. So it's not like he wasn't aware of what we were intending to do. So he basically said he knows the mat is the way it is. So if we're telling you as a consumer or a client, and you're the salesperson, that this is the product we're looking to purchase, and this is the purchase reason, or the reason we're purchasing this product, you should say to yourself, okay, well, let me offer a wood floor or whatever, because if you're going to be moving equipment around, you're not going to be able to do it with the Nissan NV, with the mat being the way it is, which is it's super paper thin, and it's just not a good quality product. So I mean, just to show you the side, this is the side door. If you're trying to slide, say you're trying to slide something in from the side, this is what you'll get. You see, it just totally bunches up and starts to pull. I mean, the mat is so thin that the grates underneath, where the metal floor, you could literally just touch them and feel them. That's how thin and cheaply made this mat is. I just wanted to basically put this out there in case someone else was interested in purchasing one of these vans and using it for cargo purposes, or moving equipment around. It may not be the best solution. Now, if you're Nissan and you're competing with Chevy and Ford, and you're not listening to the consumer, then yeah, you're going to have an issue where you're going to lose business for a simple thing, as a mat. You know what I mean? And we asked them if they could possibly resolve it. Oh, no, 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 sorry. When you come back and buy another one, this is what the sales guy says. When you come back and buy another one from us, because he understood that, we're switching over our fleet. So his stance is, when you come back and buy another one, maybe I can use some corporate credit and give you the floor. So in other words, the one that we just purchased late last year, which we've only had it for like a few months, sorry, buddy, you're stuck with it. Go figure it out yourself. So that is something that, doesn't sit well with us. So yeah, definitely we won't be purchasing any more of the Nissan Envies. And I guess we should have just stuck with the Chevys.